aspires to be a millionaire in the future. They want their financial freedom in the future. They want to be able to do nice things, and they want to be able to retire when at a certain age. So before they, kick the bucket. But here we go. So the easiest way to do this is to open up a Roth IRA. If you make under $105,000, you need to do this because this is the easiest way to become a millionaire just by throwing your money into an account through the power of compounding interest. So as you can see here, I'm comparing it to the 401k. This stuff is kind of boring, but at the same time, your max contributions is now $6,000. If your income is under $105,000 as a single person or under $167,000 as a married person, you can make this account and you can make your max contributions up to $6,000 per year. You don't have to do it all at once. You can put in 500, 200, 100, whatever, and you don't have to go all the way up to 6,000. You can put in 2,000 a year until your income gets up, or however you do it. But your max contribution is $6,000 a year. And the best part about this is you are self-maintaining this. You can put yourself in a certain amount of stocks. You can do growth stocks. You can do higher growth. Some people make billions of dollars in their Roth IRA through the power of compounding interest when they find stocks very cheap and they hold them for 40 years, however long. But to open this up, let's just get right into it. You're going to go to tdameritrade.com. You can use any sort of brokerage you want to. I like to use Thinkorswim, which is TD Ameritrade. But all you're going to do is go to this. This is going to be the homepage. Open a new account. It's very easy to open this up. You can do an individual account, which is what we do if you're trading stocks, being more active. But if you just want a Roth IRA to invest long-term for your retirement, you hit Roth IRA, open Roth IRA. Here's all the information you fill out. I'm not going to spend time filling all this out because you guys have the ability to fill out your own info. It's going to take you through contact, personal, financial information, review, agreements, and user ID security. From there, once this is all created, you're going to head right to this page. It's going to show up to my account, trade, research, planning, and retirement. This is what the whole thing's going to look like. And under this planning and retirement tab, it says open an account right now. But once you open up the account of the Roth IRA, you can actually make a contribution. And this is actually going to say make a contribution rather than open an account. Once you make a contribution, you're going to click it. You're going to link your bank account. And then to verify your bank account, it's going to send you 2 small transactions of like 30 cents and 40 cents or something like that. And then you type in how much is sent your bank. So it's just so it can confirm. And then once it's confirmed, you're able to make a contribution, whatever. So if you want to max it out right then and there, you can put $6,000 in. And then you're done for the year until January 1 of 2022. Or you could do, you could put any money in now. You can put 200 in now, 400 in now, 6,000 in now, 2,000 in now. And you don't have to reach that $6,000 limit by the end of the year. You could, whatever at the end of the year, that's how much money you had for that time period. So if you only put in 3,000 this year before the end of December of 2021, then at January 1, then it starts over from zero and it's still nothing happens. It's just how much you contribute. So you don't have to meet any requirement. It's just the max you can possibly put in is 6,000. And it's always best to max it out if possible. So you're going to make that contribution. And then from there, it's just you're going to be able to manually buy whatever stocks you want. If you want to just put it in an ETF to grow over time, or a Vanguard to grow over time, or if you want to get really risky and start buying individual stocks, like, some growth technology stocks where you can really start earning a lot of interest and a lot of money on your return. That's another way that people become really rich off their IRAs. So just to break it down on a contribution list right here, let's just say that you're 23. Let's just say you're 25 years old, right? Your average income is $75,000. Your annual contribution would be $6,000 here. Retirement age is 60. Annual rate of return is usually 8%, but let's just say you get a little risky and do 10%. You're going to have $1.96 million by the time you're able to take this out at 59 and a half. So easy way to become a millionaire. You just throw your money into an ETF that's going to continuously compound interest about 6 to 10% to 12% a year. And then from there, as long as you're putting in $6,000 a year, you're going to make 1.96. So let's just say, even if you're 23 years old and you put in only $3,000 a year, you're still going to make on an average rate of return of 1.29%. Let's just lowball that and make it 8%. You're going to make $761,000. But usually on average about 12%. If you want to get a little bit risky, you're going to make $2.22 million. So even those small percent returns over the course of a year could add up a ton of money. And let's say it goes crazy and you find a diamond in the rough stock that grows ridiculous amount, and say you are even 20, let's say you're 26 years old and you get a crazy growth amount stock, say you throw all your money in a tech sector that's going to absolutely explode, and it returned on average 35% a year, with your annual contribution of being $6 million. So this is all hypotheticals. Obviously, 35% rate of return is a ridiculous amount. 12% is more standard, so around $3 million. But either way, even if it gets down to 8% per year, you're still making $1 million. So as you can see here, this calculator helps you judge where your rate of return is. Obviously, the younger you are and you start this, it's even better, because even when you're 21, you'll have $1.67 million at this 8% return, versus 26, you'll have 1.1 million. So you're going to make an extra $500,000. So the earlier you get in, the better. Max contribution $6,000 a year, but this is just the easiest way to make $1 million over the course of time through compounding interest. So I hope that helped you guys out. I would strongly recommend opening one of these up, because it's literally just free money. And then everybody wants to be a millionaire. So this is the way to achieve it over time. This is an easy way to just continually build wealth while you can trade other stocks and work on your other side hustles and work your 9-to-5s, whatever. So you can build money here while also building money without paying attention to it, just by putting your money into something like this. So hope that helped you guys out. This is a very easy way, and please don't miss out, especially if you make just under $105,000 a year. Don't miss out, because once you hit that threshold, you can no longer open it up. So get your Roth IRAs up.